Okay, so here with Ginny and Amy from the Prince's Trust, who've been doing a talk on youth unemployment issues at Employment Week here today. Ginny, firstly, what brought you to this event?
Well, firstly, we wanted to share some of our experiences from the Prince's Trust. Also to give young people like Amy the opportunity to come to such an event and have this experience and see what kind of European Commission work is all about and European networks, and to learn from what's going on in other parts of Europe, to see how it is for unemployed young people in other parts of the world.
People might not be aware of the fact that Prince's Trust does do international work or works with partners in other places. What sort of things do you do in the European context?
I suppose we used to run a European programme, we don't anymore, which was where young people had a chance to go overseas. But now we concentrate on the UK, but we're really keen to share best practice across Europe, because obviously you can learn a lot from what's going on in other places. What
sort of things are you looking to learn, and what sort of things do you think you have to offer to other people?
Yeah, part of our workshop was really about seeing, we've obviously got initiatives for unemployed young people that we run in the UK, but what else is happening in other countries? So what other things are happening that are being successul in getting young people into work? And
those would be things like? What have you seen today that's interesting?
Let's see. Well, we heard a bit of. I've had, actually, since the workshop, I've had quite a lot of people giving me cards saying we must talk. So somebody's setting up something with iPhones about connecting young people and jobs. Mm-hmm. There's various, websites, European websites are setting up that will help share best practice. There's some interesting things happening in the UK that I didn't know about employing young people coming out of prison. It's a project from the southeast of England. So, it's learning about all sorts of things, both in the UK and overseas. Yeah.
And do you think the Prince's Trust model is something that is of interest overseas as well?
From what the feedback was, people, I think, in the workshop were saying, do you think this could be replicated? Yeah. And in the session that Lucy from Arnold Clark did earlier on, she was also asked, could you do a model like this overseas? So I think there is interest, but a lot of the discussion was about, would a government in another country be as supportive, those kind of questions.
And Amy, you went through one of the Prince's Trust programmes, I think, under the Future Jobs Fund, and did an apprenticeship in events management.
Yeah.
What have you seen today then that sparked some thoughts?
Wow, there's certainly a lot of committees within Europe that are trying to do something about unemployment, and it's nice to hear, nice but disconcerting to hear that other places in Europe are having the same problem with youth employment as well. So, similar kind of thing, same problem, fortunately.
And from an events management point of view, what struck you about the event here today?
Well, we were talking about having an event like this with stalls and open spaces as an employment fair that young people can go to as a free event, and see loads of companies who are interested in young people, or just companies promoting their career path or career paths in the public sector and things like this, that young people can come and look at and get inspiration from and learn about how to get into those places.
Do you think that's something young people don't get enough access to, what the world of work is really all about?
Absolutely, yeah. I think everybody's pushed towards going to university, taking a very obvious route into certain careers. There's not enough vocational courses pushed. And some people who are doing less well at school are being forgotten about in the meantime, who might be very creative but not necessarily academic, are being forgotten about.
What do you think's next for you?
Hopefully, lots more work in events, and within a couple of years I hope to be running my own event. We'll see how it goes.
You'll be running one of these for young people, you see?
Hopefully I'll be running the employment fair with the Prince's Trust.
Anybody wants to invest in that, you know where to come. Ginny, Amy, thank you very much for your time.